Hi guys, it has been a long time since I've done an update video, and sorry if I seem a little agitated and angry, I just recorded this for a while, and it covered every topic I wanted to. But to be fair, I rambled a lot in the old one, so maybe this will make my talking here more concise. So, hello everybody. I'm NaturesTemper, otherwise known as Scott. I wanted to first thank you all for over 200,000 subscribers. For someone who narrates, I can't speak very well. Anyway, so thank you all very much for 201,000 subscribers. It is a fantastic milestone, and when I set out to do this, I didn't know I'd ever get that far. Now everyone says that, but I guess it's true. So, thank you. And I wanted to do something special to say thank you. Last time we hit a milestone like that, I did the Fleshgate video that was over an hour long, and it was well received. It's my favorite type of video to do. In the woods, horror story. It's great. Unfortunately, I cannot do any long videos at this current point in time, which brings me to the main first point that I wanted to talk about. I currently live still with my parents. Actually, no, I should backtrack and go to a different point. So, last time I made an update video, I said I was moving to work at a zoo up north in Cumbria. I am no longer doing that. And to be fair, not long after arriving there, I quit. I gave up. I could not juggle the main things in my life at the time. I could not juggle my exercise routine, which is really number two, and my dogs. My dogs were spending like 12 hours alone in a small house with no yard, alone, doing nothing for the entire day. And I am not prepared as a dog owner and an animal lover to do that to them. It was horrible. It was horrendous. Maybe if I had a huge yard where they could play all day, have fun, maybe. But no, it was a small house. It was a terrible setup, and I came home to two depressed-looking dogs every day, and it was the main thing that made me want to move back. The job itself wasn't what I expected it to be. It was quite tedious. Originally, the first week, I was like, this is great. But getting on 4 weeks of being there, or 3 weeks, I can't even remember. I was doing the same thing day in, day out. Now, usually with a zoo job, it is pretty much that. But I didn't expect to just be the bird guy. When I came there, I expected to be doing a little bit of everything of every species at the zoo. That's what I thought I was. I was like the help dude, the keeper that was the keeper for everything. That's what it came across to me. But I became the bird guy, and I was looking after every single bird at the zoo every single day on my own, pretty much. Occasionally I would get help, but it was way too much. I had condors to look after, I had parrots, and parrots are a pain in the ass. For condors, just throw the meat, it's fine, but parrots, you have to clean thing. It wasn't that bad, but at the same time, it was a lot to do to pile on top of my usual routine, which is look after the girls, my dogs, and work out. I am very, very, I don't know if egocentric's the right word, but if I don't look a certain way and if I can't do certain things and lift certain weights, I feel horrible in myself. I don't like who I look at in the mirror. And when I was working there, I was exhausting myself every single day, not resting at all. It was abysmal. I did not like that process. On top of that, my family at home a family member of mine was suffering from a disease I don't want to get into. And it got worse whilst I was there, so all that piled on top of me, and I was like, you know what, no, I can't do this, I'm moving back home. And so I did, and I've been here for almost a year still, because I didn't stay that long at my job. Just couldn't do it. Maybe in the future I might take up a part-time job, but I come to realize I'm not the type of person who can balance things in his life like that and continue a full-time job. People who can do full-time jobs, you people are insane, but you're the backbone of this entire society. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for being better than me. Regardless, so that brought me back here. And being back here is great because I get to be close to family, but at the same time, it does limit me on what I can do because of my area and the people I live with. I love my family. They're across the door. I love my family, but this entire neighborhood is quite vacuous. I live next to a main road and it is noisy, so I have to choose a very small slither of time, very, very tiny slither of time in the day in which I can record. And some days I record a lot better than others. Some days I stumble and fumble over my words like crazy. I'm not a good speaker, as you can see by me just fumbling here. But regardless, it is a very tough job to find quiet in which to read. And some days my brainy no worky, and it makes it even harder. So that is why I haven't done any long videos for quite a while. Sometimes I get lucky and I wake up at like a stupid early time and I can get more stuff into that. If I was really a good dedicated person who wanted to put more into his job, I suppose I would wake up at like the crack of dawn or even before that to do this, which would make more sense if I wanted. Yeah, I suppose I could, but oh no, I'm just making up excuses. Sorry, guys. I'm not more concise in this video, that's for sure. It's about the same, maybe even worse. Anyway, yeah, what I was saying was, I want to do a long video. I want to do long videos in general on the regular, because I know people enjoy that more. When it comes to the creepypasta community, if you look at Dr. Creepin, Mr. Creepypasta, you look at any of your favorites, they put out long, interesting stories. And that is what most people like. I myself love when I can listen to a very, very long story, maybe around anything past 20 minutes is great for me to listen to, because when I'm working out, I like to listen to it and stuff like that, so I can understand why recently views have been falling, like plummeting, and it's fine. I understand that. I did a what's it called, a poll to see if people, a poll, not pool, idiot. I did a poll to see if it was YouTube being arseholes or if it was just my content not being good, which, as I said, understandable. Turns out it's mainly YouTube's fault. Go figure. But if you do want to stay up to date, click the notification bell, and if you already have and it still hasn't shown up, well, you've done your best. That's all you can do. And I appreciate you actually trying to do that, so cheers. But yeah, that's that. What else do I... Oh, I am moving. So there's a bonus. I am hopefully moving in the next few months. They said it would only take 6 to 8 weeks. It's not taken that. I'm very lucky I'm moving to a quieter area. It's not a cul-de-sac. It's a residential area, which is nicer than where I'm currently living. Runcorn is an ex-industrial town, still with a bit of industry there. There's a lot of concrete, a lot of crap. If you know me, I'm a nature lover. I love nature, I love animals, I love being around organic things. Not roads, not concrete, not pollution. I hate it. It makes me depressed, actually. When winter rolls around, autumn, I get that seasonal depressive disorder. I think it's that, or oppressive. Sorry. Yeah, I am very, very much hating where I live. I mean, Britain in general is a crap hole for people who like nature. Check out my other channel, Basically Nature, to figure out why I hate Britain so much. But yeah, that's the main reason. This new area is going to be more in the countryside, which still isn't natural per se, because it's farmland. But it's better than where I currently am. I hope. God. I've checked it out. The only reason I can even afford this place is because I'm lucky enough to have a family member who's moving out of the residence, and yeah, it just makes it easier for me, which is great. But hopefully once I move there, I'll have more time to narrate longer stories, better quality, and I'll have a proper setup. If you look at my desk, this is what I'm working with. Yeah, to be fair, I could clean my goddamn desk, but it's not a great setup. There's my gym. There are my weights. It's very jury-rigged. Don't know what else to say except like, um, as I said, I'm not the most mentally healthy person in the world, but who is? Who is? I'm very subject to depression quite often, especially in this world we're currently living in. I get very anxious in terms of the planet, where it's going, climate change, what's it called, the biodiversity crisis, which are the two main problems in the world that people need to figure out. Well, not figure out, need to actually do more stuff on. Like this coronavirus thing, it is nothing compared to what that's going to do. But anyway, I don't want to get into that because people say, don't get political. It's not about politics, it's about surviving. But yeah, I see how the world is sometimes, especially in the UK, which is one of the least biodiverse countries in the world. And as I said, I'm a nature lover. So being in this crap hole, for lack of a better word, really sucks. But yeah, I'm trying to be more grateful for the things I do have. Obviously, I live in a place that has healthcare, universal healthcare. That's great, and some other things. I am rambling about something I didn't even talk about last time, so let's not talk about that anymore. Just, I'm hoping that a change of lifestyle, change of scenery will help me be a better person. I don't consider myself the best person on earth, not the worst, but I don't know. I'm a very negative person, as you can see when I just brought up Britain as a whole, and I didn't like it. Still don't, but I have my reasons, and I can explain that in a video on my other channel. Plugging that, but I might as well. I plug it all the time. It's called Basically Nature. I talk about nature, but mostly rewilding these days, because it's one of the most important things we need to do but aren't doing. So, talked about the fact I'm moving, the fact that I moved back here, video length, and stuff like that. I'm probably missing something. Definitely am. But regardless, I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible, because it's 12 minutes we've been going for this. I just want to try and cover everything I could right now. But I think that's everything I can remember. All I can say is, if you guys have any example of the type of content you want to see from me, where you want to see it from, not necessarily the Creepypasta Wiki or No Sleep or whatever, please let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to reply to you. But if there's thousands of comments, which there usually isn't, but if there is, obviously I can't get to every single one, but I'll do my best. Well. But thank you for watching. Thank you for being interested enough in my existence to even give this the time of day, because time is very valuable, especially nowadays. Thank you all so much again for the 200,201. Just do your best, guys, to be the best you can be, and that's what I'm trying to be, but I'm a negative Nancy. Oh, sorry. Oh, I just remembered. Twitch, just real quick. Twitch, I used to and sometimes stream on twitch.tv/NaturesTemper, same name as this channel. I haven't been doing that for months because I have not felt compelled to, because I'm not much of a gamer anymore. I don't really like a lot of games that come out. They just don't tickle me. But when I find the right games, I'll totally do with that. Hopefully my internet in the new house will be better, because the internet here has taken a down tumble and gotten worse and worse, so I can't stream in general, even if I wanted to. Which sucks. But hey ho, it is what it is, and that was the last thing I needed to cover. Anyway. Good luck in this crazy world, guys. We all need it.